What's up, my people? Hello, hello, hello. This is Coach Michele coming to you from the ATL, and I am as happy as this bright orange that I have on. Guys, so many amazing things are happening, so many client testimonials, so many things are going on right now. Guys, we are at the end of the year. This is when it all goes down. This is when you get on your grind. This is when you think about and look at all of your goals you've had set for the year that you have not yet accomplished. Wait, let me go up. Let me go back for a moment. So now I'm not saying wait till the end of the year. I'm not saying wait till the last 2 months and start looking at your numbers and start looking at your goals. What I'm saying is we are at the end of the year. So whatever you have not accomplished that you really want to accomplish, I want you to look in. I want you to focus, dive in, and start grinding like you know how to do. And get the stuff done, guys. It's not too late. People are literally visiting their loved ones over the holidays that they may not have seen in quite some time. This gives you the opportunity to connect with them. But guess what, guys? You also should be building that momentum to go into 2023. So that was just a side note for somebody. Was that for you? I think it was for you. Because today's video is about branding. And this is Coach Michele again, coming to you live from the ATL. If this is your first time coming, if you've been rocking with me for a few years, welcome, 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 welcome. Branding. Many of you think branding is getting your logo and you done. Baby, no. Branding is very vast. There's so many elements, if you will, to branding. I'm going to touch on a few things just to get your wheels rolling and to start thinking about what is this branding thing. Guys, it's more than a logo. I want you to think about yourself first because you are a major part of your brand. So think about yourself and how you are showing up. Are you representing your brand? Are you putting out the message that you want people to receive when they're communicating with you verbally, when they're communicating with you in person, when they're communicating, when I say verbally, meaning face-to-face, verbally on the phone, meeting with you face-to-face. You know, how are you communicating? Your posture, your demeanor, your words, your appearance. How are you showing up? You are a major part of your brand. Yes, the logo is a part of your brand. The color scheme is extremely important, a part of your brand. However, I want you to think about your audience. Many people don't. Think about your audience. Who are you trying to attract? What is the culture of your business? What do you stand for? What's your mission? What's your vision? What's your message? So those are really important things, guys. I'm not going to go into great detail. Maybe I'll do a candid conversation on branding because it's so involved. I just simply wanted to share with you some of those tips, if you will, things to think about, because I looked inside of the private Facebook group and so many people were like, oh, my brand, look at my brand. And the only thing they posted was a logo. There's so much more to it, guys. So you want to think about your services in addition to the other items or, topics that I mentioned. What about your services? Your services are a part of your brand. Like McDonald's have the secret sauce. Wendy's have the melted cheese for the fries. You know what I mean? So what is it? Burger King has grilled burgers. What's your secret sauce? What is it that differentiates you from someone else? So when you're thinking about your brand, I want you to think holistically, like everything. When I say holistically, literally every single aspect. Who am I trying to service? How am I showing up? What's my logo? What's my color schemes? What's my message? Is my messaging consistent across social media platforms, on my website, on my marketing material? When the words are coming out my mouth, can you understand the words that are coming out my mouth? When the words are coming out your mouth, is the message consistent with what you're putting out there? If you're sending out mailers, if you're sending out newsletters, is it consistent? Are all of those things consistent with the messaging? You understand? What is your mission? What is your vision? What is the culture? How are you onboarding? Onboarding, guess what? Yes, that's a part of your brand. How are you onboarding your caregivers? What are your caregivers wearing? How are they showing up? So this is really, really important, guys, because this will also help you stay focused and help you create something that you can really be proud of and something that can resonate with people because they understand your messaging and they understand what it is you actually do. If you're showing up like you just got out of bed and you rolling over to someone's home, yes, you are affecting the brand and not in a positive way, in an adverse way. So you want to make sure you get your act together. I'm not telling you to go out there and buy anything expensive and you gotta, have on red bottoms. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that if your logo has orange, then you can put on some orange. Maybe you wear, a polo shirt or t-shirt or sweatshirt with the color orange. If your logo has multiple colors, maybe if your logo has blue, maybe you wear a blue suit, maybe you wear blue slacks, maybe you wear a blue dress, whatever it is, but just so you are within your branding colors, your company colors, it just makes sense. Get you some, t-shirts, take them to the mall and have them embroidered with your company's name, your logo on it. How are you wearing your hair? Are you wearing a lot of makeup? You know what I mean? So really think about how you are showing up and is it the way you want to represent your business? So this is a quick video, super, super quick, but a lot of great information for you to take and do your due diligence. And matter of fact, I'm going to give y'all some homework. What I want you to do is if you already have your business established, I want you to look at your social media platforms, your accounts. I want you to look at your website. I want you to look at your marketing material. And I want you to look at each one individually and then put them together and see if it's a match. See if it's a match. I want you to look at the wording, the content, and see if it's a match. Are you saying over here that you do VA, you accept VA, Medicaid, and private pay, but on the other one, you say private pay only? On the other one, you put that you're the administrator. On the other one, you put that you're the owner. This one, you say you do personal care, companion, no minimum hours. This one over here says 4-hour minimum, 5 days a week minimum. You see what I mean? So what is the message that you're putting out, and is it consistent across the platforms? So I want you guys to do that little bit of homework. And then I want you to look at yourself, look at your wardrobe. And look at the last 5 things that you put on when you went out to a networking event, when you went out to see a potential client, when you met with your team. Are you representing your brand? Are you? Are you representing your brand? If not, guess what? You can easily tweak it and change it. Enhance. Every day and every way, you're getting better and better. Every day and every way, you're getting better and better. You just got to do the work. But when we know better, we do better. When we know, well, not true. Most of us, when we want change, if we know better, we do better. Some of us know and we just don't do it because we like where we are. Now, that's something I can talk about on Facebook Live. Because some of us know better, however, we don't do better because we are afraid of change, or we're comfortable where we are, or we don't want to shake the boat because our family is comfortable where they are, and then they're going to feel some kind of way about me. So there's so many psyche things that go on that we have to overcome. But most people, if they know better, they do better. So I hope this brought you some value, some nuggets for you to think about. I gave you a little bit of homework. I want you to write it down, go through, dissect everything, your marketing material, your website, your social media, your attire, your caregivers. How do you onboard? Are you consistent with your onboarding? Are you onboarding everyone the same way? Do you have a system? Like I mentioned with my Candid Conversations, one of my Candid Conversations was administrative system building, right? So do you have systems in place? If not, you need to put those systems in place and have your brand consistent across the board. So it doesn't matter if this person is onboarding, that person is onboarding, if I'm onboarding, if you're onboarding, each employee is onboarded the same way. It's very, very important. Branding, thinking about your logo. If your logo is orange, is it this orange? Is it light orange? Is it tangerine? Is it peach? Is it bright neon orange? What color is it? If you don't have your RGB codes or your hex codes, you need to get them. And then that way, no matter what you do, your colors are going to be the same. You never see a light golden arch at McDonald's. You don't see a dark. It's always the same. Wendy hair at Wendy's, her hair is always the same red. Coca-Cola is always the same. Every large company, the dollar store, no matter where you go, the green is the same. That's because they have their RGB codes or hex codes. So if you don't know what that is, you can Google it. If you come into our program, we're going to create your logo for you as a bonus, and we'll teach you how to get your RGB codes or hex codes. It's not terribly difficult, but it is very, very important. Very, very important. And then it's good also, this is just not something that's, mandatory. However, this is something I did. I literally went to the fabric store when I first started. Anytime I start a business, I go to the fabric store and I match up. I find a piece of fabric and I just buy a half yard of fabric that is the exact color of my logo. And I keep the fabric, because then that way when I'm going somewhere dealing with apparel, buying, whatever, and it doesn't require RGB code because it's something tangible in your hand, guess what? I want to match it up. So you can literally just cut a swatch. You don't even have to buy a half yard. That's just what I did. What you could do is just simply ask for a swatch and they'll cut a little piece off for you and you can keep it. And that will allow you to be consistent with your colors. Is it okay if you wear a lighter, a shirt and it's lighter orange, than the actual? Of course, because you're still within your brand. I'm just giving you, an overview. You don't have to go crazy like, oh, that's a little light. Oh, that's a little dark. Not with your attire. With your marketing material, website, all of that, all of your collateral. Yes, you want to use your RGB code so it's consistent at all times. So I hope you guys found some value in this. Jot down your comments below. Check me out on Facebook. I am Coach Michele with 1 L. And definitely visit my website at myhomecarecoach.com. And again, I said this in a previous video. Baby, if you have not gotten your ticket for the 2023 Home Care Empowerment Conference, don't miss out. Every year we sell out. And every year, the week of, people are like, oh my God, I wanted my ticket. Did you really? Did you really? Because I'm giving you guys so much time to get your tickets. We sell out every single year. Get your ticket if you want to be in the building. You can go and watch some video. We have some videos on the event page on my website, myhomecarecoach.com. You can see some videos. It's a vibe. It's different. It just ain't no conference like the Coach Michele conference. That's all I can say. That's what the people say. And next year's theme is, it is bigger than home care. Guys, this is so much bigger than home care. So you guys take care. God bless. And I will see you on the next video. And remember, 4 dropped today. This is number 3. Take care. God bless. Bye.